Hey everybody, it's Chugga Conroy. Welcome back to more Animal Crossing New Leaf. Welcome, amiibo. Yesterday, I could say a lot of things about it, but nothing else is gonna summarize it better than we completed the art exhibit in the museum at long last. Feels like it's actually finally within reach, and ooh, the roof on the house came out quite nicely, I have to say. Anyway, today it is a Saturday evening. It's not quite time for the thing that people usually do on Saturday evening. Also, nice voice crack right there. I've had some pretty good ones lately, I have to say. We're gonna start off by checking our mail, and then we're just gonna kill a little bit of time before it is, well, time for that. Fang. To Emil, thanks for coming to hang out the other day. Oh, and thanks for going easy on my room. This isn't really much, but it's still a gift for the kind words. Enjoy. Do it. Signed, Fang. You're getting less subtle with your sales pitches, buddy. I'm catching on to you. That's not how you sell people things. He gave us a boxing mat. Is he telling us to get into fights? I'm not really sure. Shari. Hey, Emil. They say that style starts at the feet, right? So I'm giving you these to help your style take a step in the right direction. Let's just consider them a gift, and we'll call it good. From Style and Shari. I swear if that's a triple pun and these are shoes, that would be the best. They're socks! Rainbow tights! Let's take our shoes off. Sure, we can pretend that those are shoes as I walk around, just having rainbows on my feet. As for the others, they're from the campground, so I'm just gonna toss these. And back once again. I don't think I'm gonna waste a whole lot of time, and I just want to get started on the daily routine as we get going, and what do you know, there's our first item to dig up, so it slots in quite nicely to what I was going with. So I'll see you when the daily routine is over, but probably not really, because I swear if you have the common painting. Please don't. Okay, good. I can look at all these and I can see that none of them are that. Where as they come, only sell one per customer. Choose very carefully. You have both of your arms bent, so that's not it. I have no idea what the heck is even going on in this painting. In this resolution, it just looks like a complete and total mess. So I'm gonna guess it's probably that one. That is a brilliant way of making that painting fake, having him pointing his fingers instead of having all of his fingers extended. I think, yeah, he has like a lifeguard towel on, so he's not real because of that. So, not that it really matters much anymore because we've completed the art exhibit, but with how much friends helped me out with completing mine, and given that statue that we just saw, it'd be a bit of a dick move if we didn't buy the extras for them. Here's the flower bed that we constructed. It is now time to test my theory. Hey, you don't disappoint. Maybe I could put some nice flowers in there. Heck, we got the carnations right here, so why not? Looking pretty nice. We'll add some more later. Ran into Croc on our evening stroll. I'm tolerable, yes. Hey, listen, don't laugh at me, okay? You've heard of the time capsules, yes? You know those things where you send a message to your future self? Well, I just made one. Wait, you have no idea what I mean? Gah, a time capsule, man. Keep up. Of course, the whole thing's just for fun. I already made one, so I might as well bury it. Thing is, I'm a bit embarrassed to bury it myself, so you think you can do it for me instead? I totally can. We saw a time capsule not too long ago, but it's not exactly the most common of favors. Find the time capsule in the letter section of your stuff. Oh, you want to talk? You better not be moving. How are you today, child? Oh no, I said child again. Oh. That is such a good catchphrase for you though, but I'm not gonna say that it's boring. I might have encouraged you if you wanted to change it though, but yeah. Hello, Eggbird. Apparently I asked you to marry me in Chinese the other day without knowing what it meant, and I have rainbows on my feet today, so how circumstantial of this. How about we talk to you a little bit to try to smooth things over a bit, because you seemed made very awkward by it. You were looking at a TV show called Star Homes. It was pretty amazing. Wait, I'm having a brain flash. We should do the same thing in Pallet. We can start with a tour of my home. Do you want to come visit? I kind of want to see what you've done with the throne, to be perfectly honest with you, so I'll do it. We'll go over at 6 p.m. on the dot just because it's the earliest time. It's not that long away, right? It's like 40 minutes? 30 minutes. 33 to be exact. I always have to say the exact number because I was a huge math whiz in school and it bothers me if I don't get the numbers exactly right. Hopefully some of you understand me. Everyone I knew just absolutely hated math and I was the only kid who liked it and everyone called me weird for it. But no, I like numbers. I'm very analytical, you see. That is way too big of a word for me to be using to describe myself with. Let's be totally real here. Crook! I buried it. Yeah. Now we just sit back and let it sleep through the ages or until I get bored. Or, it's kind of funny how Shari's actually acted like a time capsule staying buried for years, whereas the others, they just are like, oh, I want to see what it is 2 days later. Come on, Croaky Wookie Crook Monsieur, who no longer has their crook, madame. Oh, I was just about to use the weather as an excuse, but I'm not gonna lose to the weather. I'm not gonna lose to anything. Kick me! I mean, if you say so. No. I said I'd be nicer to him, and so I shall. We can miss her together. Oh, shoot! I walked past the emu machine, and I just saw the we don't have this. The smash a rock. I was gonna do that anyway. A horned atlas, a horned Hercules, or a horned elephant. Those could be a little bit tough. I still haven't done this one, and it wouldn't be that difficult to just kind of go into another town and order something at Nook's Homes. We could do that soon. Rocco wants to talk! Yo, kid, you're looking good, Roxy. Oh, for the love of... Said it again. So, I never noticed until Hopper mentioned it. All of you are just so self-conscious about yourselves today. It's time for a change. We'll help you out. Static Cling. I had to get very creative with the character limit here, but I think it is very fitting given your name and your lifestyle in this time period, not being subtle whatsoever. We're stepping in on a conversation. You smell kind of sweet, don't you? We heard these two don't get along a few times already. You're smelling my homemade fried dough? I just got done with a marathon of sweets making not too long ago. Aw, her kid is so happy to hear that. Huh? So that's what you do when you need to change a pace, huh? You just start making sweets? Sometimes, yes. I made quite a lot. So would you like to try some, Croak? Ah, nah, I don't really like sweets that much. Cheese fondue is what my stomach really goes for, so yeah, sorry, but I'll pass. I see. Well, that's too bad. Maybe I can convince you some other time. I'd have to be next to starving for that to happen. Oh, never mind then. What you getting all miffed about? I'm not miffed or mad or anything. Surprising exactly no one. Yep, it's all his fault that they don't get along. Hoi! Hoi. Hoi, hoi. Pair wardrobe. There was nothing else that I wanted up on Main Street, but I did notice that Egbert was in a little bit early, so let's go see him. Whoa! Dude, you like have the command center for the entire planet in here. What? This is a cool house. I don't know why you have Crook's shirt over there in the corner. Maybe it's a symbol of conquest over him or something like that by putting it there behind the throne, but... I mean, I guess I am kind of judging you, but not in a bad way. Place is pretty cool. A little slice of coolness home if you like. Something here you like, I could sell it to you. Ooh. I kind of wonder if he'll sell his throne back to me. I don't want to actually buy it, but I'm curious what he'd have to say about that. No way! That's one of my favorite... Oh, yes! I picked a good birthday gift. I don't really want the Warbloid. I don't really want anything in here, actually. I was talking to you, not your shirt. I guess I'll do a little bit of cleanup. I actually kind of like it better in most cases when animals first move in because their default house layouts are great, and then when they start replacing furniture, it oftentimes just makes everything look really hideous and hodgepodgey. Egbert here, though, no, his house has stayed great throughout its entire existence. His throne actually matches his other stuff, even though he usually goes with a more spacey theme. I like your house a lot. Yeah, I actually just did a big cleaning, Gobbles. Yeah, you cleaned some stuff out of the way to get that throne in there, huh? Going home already? Before you go, I have to tell you that your house is great. Really? I didn't expect you to like it that much. So, Is this what your house is like? Bye now, Majorie. Next time, let's hang out at your place. I'd gladly have you over, as long as you don't make me plan it out 2 hours in advance. That's important when hanging out with me and Pallet. So, we are basically done. He was right here waiting for me to, like, have his shirt. You know what? Why not? Let's bug him a little bit. It actually matches my shoes. That's kind of amazing. Oh, socks, but you know what I mean. Do you have anything special to say? So the spur of the moment the other day, I sort of bought a neutral floor, but to be honest, this isn't the sort of thing that really suits me. I don't want your stuff. I'm sorry. I don't need it. Thanks anyway. Kick me. We still have a little bit of time left over before the thing that happens on Saturday night, so I say we head back into our house. As such, I did say that we were going to be playing a little bit more of Desert Island Escape in the near future. And I've only really scratched the surface of what it is you can do in this game and what the strategy is like and all that good stuff. So you know what? Let's play. Got a little bit of time to kill before a major event. That's what video games do best. Let's see what kind of new team we can put together with some amiibo cards. Here is the team that we have assembled, and with Kid Kat leading the charge in slot number 3, how can we lose? Here we are in a much larger island than before, but the same time limit of 7 days. Here we go. I chose animals that all have relevancy to at least some town that I've had in the past. Of course, Kid Kat's lived with us before, but Bones was in my first Animal Crossing town. He has the power of Sniff 'em Out, has a heightened sense of smell, and can detect items in nearby spaces. I think what we're gonna do is just go ahead and have Bones move. You can change the order of when they're going to move, though. They have to move in the same order every turn, but you can change that before starting a game. Can be helpful to kind of get a feel for the island and then make a decision from there. We noticed that he has coconuts there. I'm gonna check abilities really quick just to see here. Bones' favorite food is coconuts, so I think I'm gonna have him go and do that right away. Remember to check your abilities all the time because there is a lot of strategy to this. It's surprisingly deep for just being a side activity. Aw, he loves it. Yay, I found a palm tree. Shake the tree to get the fruit. 5, 4, or 7. Gimme! Yes! We can already survive for another whole day. That is the power of planning ahead with having different favorite foods and making sure that everyone gets to do that. This is a very long name for a power, by the way, though, but it's the most accurate description that I could ever give it. And I guess, why not? Just because it's an event, we're gonna take that stick that we know about. Hopefully we can make a tool right away. As for Elmer's turn, he's interesting. Hearty Traveler is, he can move many spaces in one day, handy for exploring new areas, pays no attention to surroundings, only looking at feet while moving. So he has terrible eyesight, he cannot lift the fog of war while he is moving, but if you just need to get around a lot, the fact that he can move 6 spaces is great on its own. What I like doing is just having the horses charge forward and just kind of seeing what things are, so that Kid Kat here doesn't really have to stray from his path too much. I'm gonna go that way. I got some string. I can definitely make a tool with that. That's actually a very welcome material that I wanted to get. I think Kid Kat, I'm gonna have him go over to the right. You'll see why in a moment, though, but Elmer, you're just gonna fill in the beach a little bit. You can move forward and just fill in the map a tiny bit more. That'll give us a better starting point tomorrow. And then Kid Kat has Fish Fetcher, one of my absolute favorite abilities. I think cats are kind of overpowered, but with how challenging this can get, it's very welcome. Can catch fish without a fishing rod, no squidding. If we did have a fishing rod, it would guarantee him a 100% chance of catching a fish. Not only that, but just because he's in a nearby, an adjacent space to a fishing spot, he will automatically walk over to it. This is what I was thinking of earlier. And yeah, he just automatically starts fishing all on his own without using up any of his turn. Catch some with his bare hands. 50% chance without even needing a tool. He fails, though. Ouch. I was kind of debating if I wanted to save that, though, but I wanted to show how cool it was that you don't even need a fishing rod to catch anything. They're great for getting your food supply up early. I think cats are also decently good at fighting, which is true of real life as well. Got some medicine right there. That could come in handy a little bit later. We haven't seen what that actually does yet, but hopefully we won't need to because it's, well, medicine, so you could imagine needing it is not good, no matter what we're talking about. We're gonna put the tent right there where Elmer paved the way for us. We've explored all of this early part of the island. And we're good to make camp. We're gonna go ahead and see just what we can craft. Make a tool. Would suck if I hit the wrong option. There is always a restart option, though. We can only make a fishing rod, so we will make a fishing rod. And there we are. Catch ourselves some dinner. What should we do now? I say we eat and sleep. Enjoy leaves, even though only one of you is an herbivore. You will find a way to digest that much fiber and keep it down. Good luck, everyone. Maybe tomorrow is the day we escape. I somehow doubt it, but we'll do it anyway. And that's really cute how Bones' eyes are animated separately from each other. I've always wondered what that would be like, having a colored spot around your eye, because that would change the way that your eye absorbs light. And if that was different across each eye, that'd be cool. I don't know. I think it sounds really neat. We're gonna have Bones sniff out what these two are. Oh, a coconut. Shoot! Heck yes, I'm going for a coconut tree yet again. I picked a very good map to have Bones in. I should say that not only are the abilities the same though, but the stats are going to be the same across species as well. So all dogs would have coconuts as their favorite. All dogs would have the same movement stat. The only exception to this would be special animals, because sometimes the special animals are not true to the rest of their species. But with these just being regular villager animals, they're always going to be that way. So we'll take some more food supplies, and I guess we'll have Bones sniff out these spaces as well. He detects a rock there and detects nothing up above. He's not able to sniff out if something is an enemy or a pitfall, so we know that that is at least has a chance of doing something bad for us. Kit Kat can go over that way and fish. Elmer could just kind of run through these fields, I think, at this point. We can get multiple materials. He can move a lot of spaces. I think that that's going to be the way to go. So, already, I hope that you think that this is really fun. This already, I'm just going to come out and say this. A lot of people liked crapping all over Animal Crossing Amiibo Festival and making fun of it. It was just the butt of everyone's jokes for a long time, and it seems like a lot of people just thought that it was a board game because that's all that Nintendo advertised for it, but this mode is great. It has so many levels. It's really fun to play. I like how it's a mixture of luck and skill. You can play it by yourself. You can kind of just, have friends around and, make decisions as a group. That's fun as well. Heck, I even recommended people buy Animal Crossing Amiibo Festival just for this mode. And I know that, people are going to be like, well, it's not worth the full price of a retail game. You see, Amiibo Festival got bargain binned quickly because it didn't do well in sales. In a lot of places I saw, it was like $20 after only a few weeks, and that's with the Isabelle and Digby Amiibo included. If you wanted those figures anyway, that's an excellent price. They were essentially paying you to take the game, and if you could just tough it out with the board game for a little while and unlock this, then it was easily worth it for this mode alone. I like this a lot. And I'm also just gonna say that I'm not gonna tell you that Amiibo Festival as a whole is good or great or awesome or outstanding or amazing or anything like that, but I'm gonna say that having played it a bunch, I think it's middle of the road. It's okay. Not lighting my world on fire. I'd never choose it over Mario Party, but I don't think it's like the worst thing ever or an insult to Animal Crossing fans or anything else that people were saying about it. Honestly, I just think it's a very average puzzle game. Or average party game. Yes, the greatest of all puzzle games, Animal Crossing Amiibo Festival. Jeez. Even beyond that, I know what a lot of people are gonna say, because I see this complaint everywhere. It's just, oh, come on, don't you think it's an insult that all they gave us was a party game, and don't you wish they made a real Animal Crossing game for the Wii U? No, as a matter of fact, I don't. I've been with the series from the beginning, and even though I loved the original on the GameCube, ever since the series went portable, I never wanted it to go back to being strictly on consoles ever again. When they released City Folk for the Wii, and it was basically the same game, only not portable with a few added features, I was pretty disappointed. I didn't get that into it. City Folk is probably the Animal Crossing game that I've played the least out of all of them. And I even went on playing Wild World for a while after City Folk was released, just because I liked the fact that it was portable. And when they went back to New Leaf, I was honestly hoping that they would never go back to doing a console Animal Crossing game, and when they announced a party game for the Wii U, my response was, cool, alright, fine. I'm happy that probably means we're getting the next portable Animal Crossing sooner, and I'm cool with a spin-off game, even if it's not great, fine. And the fact that we didn't get an Animal Crossing game on the Wii U, I think that means we're gonna get Animal Crossing on the Switch a heck of a lot sooner, because that means that the core team has had more time to work on the next installment and it hasn't been released yet. Heck, I'd be willing to bet that Amiibo Festival was probably made with assets that were intended for that next Animal Crossing game, so yeah, I think honestly we made out a lot better than if we did get that main Animal Crossing game for the Wii U, and even if we did, we probably would have just gotten a slightly enhanced port, and the fact that it's specifically the Switch that's the next system, that eliminates the whole console versus portable thing for me, at least. That was such a big issue for me. So, all of this to say, I think Animal Crossing Amiibo Festival was middle of the road. I don't recommend buying it now unless you want the figures and you find the bundle for a good price, but I think people were overreacting, and it was not an insult. It was not the most horrible thing ever, and the series was not dead from it or anything like that. And besides, this mode's fun. But I think Elmer could do a little bit of exploration for us. I'm not worried about food whatsoever. We have 4 days worth of food right now, and we have only 5 days left to beat the stage. So most food after this point is going to be irrelevant, especially when Elmer's guaranteed to get at least something from this. There's 3. Our supplies have increased by 3 rations. Very, very wonderful. Only need 2 more of any food item to get that. I'll take a stick. I'll take a log. And it really only makes sense to make progress toward that event space, so we'll try that. Wow, and they said bad eyesight, they really weren't kidding. Yeah, you can't even see in the fog of war that he's inside of, so we had no way of knowing that that was an enemy until we were on top of it. Eek, it's a centipede, what should I do? If we choose to flee, because Elmer is a horse, his ability also gives him higher chances of fleeing from battle. Pay attention to this, because sometimes abilities will have little tiny nuances like this that the game doesn't tell you about. I think we're gonna fight, though, because his chances of winning are already fantastic with the slingshot. It's only slightly better if we were to try to run away. No! Well, I think it was in the range to fail even if we ran away, so no big whoop. Ouch, the agony of defeat. To a centipede, no less. Because Elmer lost a fight there, he's now weakened. That does have its own drawbacks, which, if we had a sheep, we would be able to heal him, but we don't, so we're just gonna have to wait and see what happens when we camp. Have a lot of events right over that way. I don't think I want Kid Cat to go fishing anymore. He's more than earned his keep in our party, definitely. I think I'm just gonna put us right in the middle of these events. At the start of the next turn, Bones is immediately gonna sniff out everything because he's gonna go first, and we can just kind of see what's around this area. What should we do now? We want to heal. That medicine that we got earlier can be used for this. We haven't seen it yet, unfortunately, but there are also status ailments. Well, status ailment. There's only one. Some enemies, not all, are able to poison you, and if that were to happen, your movement stat would be lowered by 1 until you would be able to find a medicine and use it on yourself. So it is definitely detrimental to stay poisoned for a long period of time. I think we're gonna go and craft a net. We haven't seen a net yet. It makes it impossible to be stung by bees on the bee roulette, and also makes it so that you have a higher chance of gathering the honey, just making your encounters with bees a lot better, which I don't think we've encountered any bees on this map particularly yet, so I'm definitely welcoming of this because Gambler's Fallacy says that we're going to encounter some bees on this turn. Eat and sleep, which is all dogs and cats ever really do. We're just kind of teaching Elmer the way of our people, while Elmer is teaching us the way of his by having us eat leaves. Little does he know, it makes cats throw up. And you're sharing a tent with him. 4 days left. Apple? And that's it. We have no idea what the other events are. I don't personally care about the apples, so we're just gonna see what these 3 events are with Bones. Oh, how pitiful. Nah, it's okay. My pun's not, but we're okay. And that's what's important. We're gonna go there. Lift the fog of war a little bit. Hey, right on cue. This is gonna top us off with our food supplies. We could actually get some bonus points by just doing this. That's the other thing about cats, is that if you're trying to go for score attack, they're very, very helpful for that, in that you get bonus points for all the food that you had left over at the end, and you're just gonna be utterly swimming in food from having a cat in your party. Get it? Because they're fish? No. This is also something that he's not able to sniff out. Looks like an enemy. snake. It's kind of weird we haven't had snake villagers yet in town, or just like in the game in general. I feel like that's an animal that has a lot of untapped potential, but it's an enemy of all animal kind, I suppose. So we'll shoot a rock at its nose. That nasty snake is no match for me. And we've located our log. Good. I was starting to wonder where those materials actually were. Elmer can go... It sounded like I was going to say Elmer can go die. That's not at all what I was wanting to say. I promise. And speaking of Elmer can go die, can I just say what great dark humor it is that he's a horse named Elmer? Elmer's glue. Just... I always thought that was really morbid, but oddly funny. I love that so much. Gonna take 3 more rations, give ourselves much, much better padding. We're getting our bonus points. Elmer, you can check that out. I kind of wish I knew from Bones what these were gonna be at a time. No, I don't have a shovel, no. Can I win a coin flip yet again? Yes, I can. I've been having very good luck with the pitfall so far. And at least now that we've detected it, there is that. That's kind of another thing, is that even if there's a bad event, I usually like doing as many of these question mark spaces as possible, because even if you fail, sometimes the game will just take pity on you and give you the win anyway, where the roulette will just move at the last second. I've never seen it do it for a good thing and move it to a bad thing. It just seems to only ever be in your favor. Generally, if the game's just been crapping all over you throughout its whole thing. I've been saying crapping all over, though, but I guess that's kind of the language that Amiibo Festival brings on. Yes, what horrible language. I meant, like, as in the words that people usually use to describe it, not as in foul language. I'm not that much of a pansy, okay? I guess... Huh... How do I want to handle this? We've explored almost the whole island up to this point. I guess... Yeah, well... I'll do one of these, and then go up, and then fight the enemy. Try our luck at this one more time. We had very good luck last time, so I'm willing to bet we can probably do it this time. Come on! Oh, there's the game taking pity on me! I explained that at a very good time. It set things up for the reveal. 2 wins in a row. If you want to call them wins, sure. Kit Kat, you could... Where... No fishing spots within reach, it doesn't look like, unless we were to go up near the Fog of War. I'll just explore this space, lift that a little bit. I could go for filling in a little bit more of the map, I suppose. And then tomorrow we can just camp in a strategic spot that would allow Elmer to just rush over and grab the log on his turn. There's not really much we haven't seen yet. Actually, does the island keep going that way? If it does, that's... Oh boy, because... Yeah, we still need the sail. We haven't uncovered the sail. There's no question mark spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna put us here. Yeah, I think so. There it is! It is indeed up there. Bones, on your turn. You head up. You grab the sail. It looked like there wasn't any more to the island because of how the water was positioned, but thankfully I camped here and checked that. There is our sail. We're having a sail, it needed to be said. And Elmer, you can head over this way. I hope I counted this right. Looks like I did. Looks like I actually counted it a little bit too well, because we can just do that and fill in even more of the map. There is our log, and we escape with 3 days to spare and 4 days of food left. That's looking pretty darn good. I think we're gonna get the target score. What are the results looking like? Come on, I just want to see my results. I'm happy to see them all escape. Like I said, with Kid Kat on our side, how could we lose? Such a great character. I just realized I can hold A to skip this. It looks really awkward when you mash A and it's like done. Explored 55% of the island only. Wow. Thought it'd be more than that. Overall bonus, we're already almost to the goal. 4 days worth of food left, 4,000 points. Now give me my extra days. 2, uh-oh. No! I missed it by 350 points! I don't need Kid Kat to get us more food, I said. We're doing really well, I said. Oh well. And what do you know? Right as soon as we finish playing, it's just after 8 p.m. It worked out so perfectly. It's not suspicious at all, and you can totally trust a guy with video editing software. No more beating around the bush. We're gonna head up to Main Street, and we're going to finally get a chance to see a certain someone that we really owe it to ourselves to catch up with. I've been waiting a long time for this one. I just can't wait to see. Not you. You. DJ KK, forget that for now, Emil. You after a song tonight? Oh, yeah. Cool. I'm taking requests. If you got an itch for an old favorite, you can belt out the name of the song, or just tell me how you're feeling. It's all cool with me. Here's my mood. Far out, cat. Give it to me straight. How you feeling? Not as bad as the other day, but maybe a little sad. A little bit. Cool. I got your vibe. My axe is hot to play. Cop a seat. Pete. He didn't call me Pelly. Here's a jam that makes the blues seem like old news. KK Sonata. Cool, man. Cool. Check your pockets. I slipped you a boot of this song. He's just so good that he can slip that into our pockets while he is playing live music. Oh, hey, I guess we can talk to you as well. Tonight, KK Slider is putting on a super special acoustic show. I hope you're ready. I hope you really enjoy it. I already have. You're behind the times, buddy. Some of you more lovely, perceptive people might have noticed that we played Desert Island Escape and went to go see KK in concert. We've done a lot today, but we haven't scanned any amiibo. We've already scanned special NPC figures once already, so this isn't technically something new, but I thought it would be kind of fun to see what happens if you have Wisp fill in for KK at his job, because I can't imagine too many people have seen that. KK Slider really should never be standing up. He looks so naked without his guitar and without sitting down. He needs clothes. Let's hang out. The lights are off. This is, I went to go see KK first to not miss out, but due to unforeseen circumstances, operations have been suspended for the day. Poor Dr. Shrug. I'm just imagining Wisp going out there and totally laying an egg trying to play the guitar when he has no idea how to. And like everyone boos and asks for a refund. I'm sorry, I'm projecting a little bit there. I know that there's no way of knowing what actually happened, but the fact that we can't go see Wisp filling in for KK at his job is pretty funny to me. I'm gonna take my coupons. I did all the initiatives today that I could, so that gives us lucky 13 coupons. Should be able to buy anything that life throws at us unless Harvey also has something that I want. Which, the bike's a little bit cool. I don't think I want a table that's that standard, however. We have Pascal in here once again. I believe we've already seen him, but we'll stop in for a moment anyway just to be absolutely sure. Yeah, you were who we ordered the treasure chest from. I don't think I want anything from you. Getting a music box without having to actually make it with Cyrus would be kind of cool. Yeah, let's do that. But now the time has come to see the coolest cat around. He is such a cool cat. He's a dog. We actually get to see Mr. Totaka K in his regular life. Even though he's hit the big time, KK keeps it real with the occasional camping trip. Light up that campfire and break out the acoustic guitars. Hey there, you local? Nice town you got there. Camping, man. Who would have thought it could be so profound, like the seasons and everything. I like how KK Bossa is apparently your favorite of your own work, at least the one that you're into the most right now. Beep beep. He's so cool he doesn't even have unique eyes and eyebrows. Well, his eyebrows go up. No. His eyes don't change at all. He is so cool that he is above looking scared. It's amazing. Pop that open and kind of sort of be able to see inside of it. Not really. Can't adjust the camera angle in the RVs. KK's RV is a bit special. Just like everyone else is, apparently. He has, DJ KK booth, so he does have items that you used to only be able to see in Club LOL. You can get KK Cruisin', KK Jazz, KK Song, which is only available by request normally, as some KK songs if you want to fill in your library, and he has the KK faceplates on his new 3DS, which is yet another customization option. That's nice. He also has Pondering there if you want that for a song. Just like any other figure you can order the Wii U console. He's a pretty good one. I don't personally need a new 3DS. I think I'd prefer to save my coupons. Turntables would be kind of nice, but I don't think I have any room that I'd put it in. I swear if there's dollar bills inside of that guitar case like it looks like there is, that's pretty incredible. You know what? We can actually see that by just looking at it in here and leaving it on for a second. Yes, there is! There's dollar bills in there! You know, for all the dollar bills in Animal Crossing, gotta have those. It's gotta be such a bittersweet feeling when you're a street performer and you get tipped in foreign currency. I think that's about it, though. If only KK would come out of his RV so we could sing Kumbaya around the fire. But alas, fate was not on our side. The color of the sky at this particular moment and the way that it's making the water look. I'd love to go outside in a time like this. Just not have it raining, but have the sky be this way and have the water look this dark, but, you know, still have its blueness to it. It's so beautiful. Guess we're going home, though. Can't enjoy it for long because we gotta keep things moving. Otherwise, this will be so long that no one would even watch it. I don't have any interior decorating that I wanted to do today. I think at most I'm just gonna take the CRT out of here because it's a bit out of place. I guess we could also move Molly's picture up a little bit just to prevent yesterday's mishap from happening, so I can at least turn out all of the lights. Occasionally I do like sleeping with the lights on, but I guess it's just in tune with what I've said about liking how it's gray outside. But anyway, I'm getting a little bit sidetracked. Whoa, that's blindingly bright. Whoa. Where's the other? Oh, this thing. Okay, good. I was having a little trouble finding lamps because I have so many lamps that don't even remotely resemble lamps. I have an egg, a jar of candy, and an ice cream cone illuminating my room, okay? Oh, and I guess I have a lamp that I don't use, but that's very me. Tomorrow on Animal Crossing New Leaf, welcome amiibo. You'd think that it might be a slow Sunday, but I got some plans for us. I don't want to elaborate too much, but something tells me we're going to be getting a lot of stuff done tomorrow. And that something telling me that is me. See you guys then. I didn't get anything for the museum!